it's time for us to talk about some women that are changing the world. One of our regular panelists in this program, Lumbie Mlambo, has been nominated as a woman changing the world as a woman changing the world. So now nominated for the Women Changing the World Awards. Lumbie Mlambo is a regular guest in this program, and she is concerned about the plight of women and young girls across Africa with her non-profit organization, JB Dondolo. Let's now move over to Lumbie Mlambo, who is joining us from the United States of America, to understand how does this nomination motivate her when it comes to what she has been doing for women and girls in Africa. Does this nomination motivate her to do more in that light?
This nomination motivates me in so many ways. Just to know that we have a platform that cares about women changing the world globally is huge. It tells me that women are working united towards a common goal. It motivates me to know that I can connect with these women and collaborate for common goals. The global stage makes me realize that it is possible to achieve gender equality through unification. Because let's face it, what usually puts women behind are women themselves. We tend to be like crabs in a bucket, pulling each other down, demoting each other, gossiping, and just being jealous of each other, especially when it comes to success. We don't want others to get to the level where we are, the level of success. Having this mind shift is huge for me because it is up to us to act. If we do nothing, nothing changes because no action means no success.
Lumbie Mlambo, we stay with you to understand what is your driving force in making Africa a better place, especially for women and young girls. What is your driving force?
Knowing that it is possible to get people out of poverty, then it is possible to unite women so they work together to achieve the UN Sustainable Development Goals. It is possible to close the gender equality gap. It is possible through innovative solutions to create companies that would outlive us for generations to come. I am super excited that Tererai is championing this initiative to bring us together. Yes, we rise by lifting each other up. So many thanks to you, Tererai, for elevating women globally. And thank you so much to Bo Elvis for the opportunity to share on this platform. It shows that you care about the state of women. And for that, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lumbie Mlambo, Dr. Eyong and Honorable Njaben. What do you have to say for women who are nominated for changing the world through their efforts in assisting women and young girls, especially in conflict areas, especially in areas where women and young girls do not really seem to be given the attention they deserve? What do you have to say about this kind of initiatives?
We can only but encourage her, give a pat on her back, say to continue. Women have a soft spot. They can be very good mediators for the fact that they are the one giving birth to us. And if we could actually give them that chance to mediate where conflict issues are concerned, they can do better. I encourage her and I encourage all African women, especially those from Cameroon, to show up in situations like this. The world is in conflict. What is important now is how do we resolve this conflict? And if women are getting themselves more and more into conflict issues to see how we can bring peace, the peace they are seeking for is their own children to be at peace. So I think I encourage her, and I think that the rest of the African women should engage themselves more and more into this.
Dr. Eyong, your encouragement to one of our panelists, is a regular panelist in this program, nominated for Women Changing the World Awards for our efforts in encouraging young girls and women across Africa.
Yes, I must say that those are the good things of the diasporans, that most of them go out there after being, edified with how other parts of the world work and give women the possibility to emerge, always try to see how they can make Africa to get to that level in terms of the women. And to me, each time that there are conflicts in Africa, maybe let me say when there are armed conflicts everywhere in the world, the women and the girl child or children suffer the most because of their vulnerability. And most often it becomes so difficult to assist them. When the men usually die, they leave but women and children to carry the bulk of the trouble. When the men who fight the war want to satisfy themselves, they turn back to young girls and women to get them raped. They are the ones who they go and kidnap and make them to cook food for them. They are the ones who, they send them for certain delicate errands because they think they will not be noticed as fighters and all of that. So each time that these things happen, we see a lot of women who are widows. We see a lot of children who are orphans, but probably having mothers. And in some of these African countries, the men are usually those who are the breadwinners of the family. So this has made a lot of women, children, and girls to go through a lot of challenges. So if I see a sister who is trying to do that in Africa, I think she deserves that award, owing to the fact that Africa is the breadth of armed conflicts, and that each time you see some TV stations in Africa or you watch programs of Africa in even foreign channels, it always shows suffering. All right? If they want to stand by that and they have seen a lady of substance who is trying to support those people that they keep showing to show that Africa is a suffering continent, then they should encourage her to try to bring out Africa from those images that they are prone of showing, even when it does not depict the true Africa. So I encourage her, I give her my blessings, and I'm very sure that the world is not blind to the challenges that some of them go through to do what they do.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ayonta, and we just want to encourage Lumbie Mlambo in her efforts to change Africa by giving more opportunities to women and young girls across the continent.